So today, check out what I did. I did some pierogies, y'all. And they really look tasty. Tell you, gotta try 'em. Hey. Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Stelly Grills and Chills. Hey, we finna cook a lot of great food today. So hey, you know what time it is. Let's get it. So of course, we're gonna start by peeling our potatoes. Now I like to peel my potatoes straight into my trash can here. Works great for me. Then we just gonna chop these up and get them prepared for that boiling water. Now hey y'all, don't forget, give me that LSS, y'all. That's that like, share, and subscribe. But anyway, now that we got these chopped up, let's go ahead and get them into that water. Oh yeah, let them bad boys boil until they get fork tender. That way we know that we're gonna get a nice mash out of them. Now, we don't want it like mashed potatoes. In my opinion, we want them a little bit firmer. So remember that. Now let's go ahead and get that water off of them potatoes, let it drain, and let them taters cool. And of course, once we get them drained, we're gonna get them into our bowl. And we just gonna let these sit for a minute and cool off. Now while we waiting on those to cool, we're gonna go ahead and get our bacon into a pan and get it started. Of course, with some of them onions, y'all. You know how I like onions. Now, of course, we're gonna give these a mix and mix. Now, I didn't add any salt to my onions this time because you know that bacon already got salt in it. So I feel like there's no need, y'all. And we just gonna let this bacon do its thing. Let these onions simmer on down. And hey, it's gonna be ready for our mix. Now while that's doing this thing, let's go ahead and get our dough ready. Now this is a cup of water, and I added 1 egg to it and 2 tablespoons of sour cream. Now let's go ahead and give that a mix. And once we get that all combined really well, we're gonna add it to our 1.5 cups of flour. So let's bring this dough on together, y'all. Now we're gonna start off with a spoon with this. Just bringing it together, folding it together on into itself. You know, you don't want to be too rough with your dough. You want to take your time. Then once it all starts coming together, you're going to have to realize you may have to add a little flour because your dough is a little wet. You may not. So we're just going to knead this until it's all good. Now you don't want your dough really sticky. So I did end up adding some more flour to mine. But hey, this is what we got in the end. Now, we're going to turn our attention back to our potato, which is our filling, y'all. And we're going to add us a couple of scoops of sour cream to it. Then we're going to add our cheese, which I use cheddar cheese. But of course, you can use any cheese you want, y'all. And then we're going to add in that bacon and onion. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now we mix that up real good. Now I hate that I missed showing you smashing them potatoes, but hey, I'm sure you done it before. So let's go ahead and get our dough together. Now we're just gonna thin this on out until we got it spread pretty good. Then we're gonna bring in our rolling pin. Now with our rolling pin, we're gonna add a little flour to it so the dough doesn't stick. And let's roll this dough on out, y'all. Now once you get your dough rolled on out, you should be about 1/8 of an inch thick. And then we're gonna start cutting out our circles. Now I just used a simple glass to do this, y'all. Now you can use I guess a biscuit cutter or something like that, but I mean, for dough this thin, you can just use a simple glass, y'all. Just a simple glass. Now once we get our dough cut out, it's time to add in that filling, that good potato and bacon and onion and cheese filling, y'all. Now I have a tablespoon measuring spoon here, and that's what I'm using to put each dab of potato filling in. Now once we get all our filling added to our circles, we're just gonna coat the outside with water. Just simple water, y'all. You don't have to do an egg wash on this. Then we're simply just gonna fold it over on itself and pinch it closed. One more time, y'all. Fold it over on itself and pinch it closed. Now after I got all of them folded over, I went on and took the extra step of taking my fork and kind of pressing down and pinching the two sides together just to make sure I got a good seal on these. Now that little bugger kind of sticky. He trying to act funny. But anyway, after we get everything closed off, we're gonna get into that boiling water. Now I made more than what I needed to eat today, so the extras I just vacuum sealed and threw them in the refrigerator for another day, y'all. So I can have me another beautiful lunch one day, or even just a snack, y'all. Even just a snack. But anyway, after these boil up, which takes no time at all, I would say about 3 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and get them out that water. Gonna let them cool for about 2-3 minutes, and then we're gonna get them straight in a pan with some melted butter in it, y'all. Melted butter. That's what I'm talking about. And we just gonna brown these a bit, y'all. Oh yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. Looking good too. Now as soon as they get that golden brown color that we want to see, guess what, y'all? You know what time it is. It's time to eat. It's time to eat. Now to mine, I just added me a little bit more melted butter over the top. Got me a nice dollop of sour cream. And I was ready to eat, y'all. I was ready to eat. But anyway, y'all know what time it is. Love, peace, and keep it grilling, y'all. See ya.